Hi, Jacob. It's your favorite grandma here. It's been a while since we last spoke. Did you miss me?
Hi, Grandma. Duh, I can tell who it is. You don't need to introduce yourself every time we chat. Your name shows up on the screen.
Oh, that's right. I'm still learning, but I'm getting better at it. Be patient with me. After all, I am an old lady, okay?
You're hardly an old lady. For one thing, you sure type fast for a grandma.
You got that right. I've always been good with my hands. You should have seen me type on my phone. I haven't slowed down at all.
You mean on your flip phone? That's ages ago.
Don't get smart with me, Jacob. I love chatting with you on WhatsApp. It's like having a real conversation. It is so different from email, don't you think?
Huh? Email? I rarely use email. I think nobody does anymore.
I guess that's how kids are nowadays.
No, Grandma. Not just kids, but grown-ups too. Adults use Teams and Slack at work.
Teams and Slack, huh? No idea what they are. You know, all we had was phone and email back in my days.
So you were emailing each other from your flip phones when you were in junior high?
Sweetie, no. We didn't even have cell phones back then. We mostly talked on the landline and wrote letters to each other. Cell phones did not become available until after I was an adult.
Seriously? How do you live without a cell phone? I mean, at home. How did you spend your time? Were you listening to music on CD?
We listened to music on cassette tapes. It was before CD came out. We never ran out of things to do, though. I used to play board games and cards a lot. We would just hang out in the living room, chat and watch TV together. I remember all my favorite sitcoms. I miss watching the sitcoms. There was always something for us to do. Nowadays, people are glued to their cell phones, constantly checking them wherever they are. Things change.
Actually, I used to spend more time playing outside before I got my first smartphone. I guess you're right about our obsession with smartphones. But still, I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't have one now. Can't imagine not being able to chat with friends.
Smartphones can be great, but they can be addictive. Try spending less time on your phone. Having face-to-face interaction with people is priceless. Go out and have fun. Be open and try different things. I want you to make a point of pursuing what you like to do, and lots of it. They'll make your life more meaningful.
Okay, Grandma. I miss talking to you.
Thanks, Jacob. I needed our little chat too. I guess having a cell phone isn't such a bad idea if I get to chat with my grandson. I'm completely contradicting myself here. It's always so refreshing to talk to you. Do you know that? I get to learn new trends thanks to our age gap.
You like new things, Grandma. That's quite unusual for a grandma, if you ask me.
That's because you keep me up to date, my dear. Thanks to you, I get to be the cool and hip grandma that I am. Remember you used to come over and we would talk for hours?
Yeah, I remember. It was nice living nearby. I don't get to see you as much since Mom and Dad divorced. I miss seeing you in person.
I understand, sweetie. How are you adjusting to living with just your mom?
It's alright. I do miss seeing you and Dad, though. Dad told me he's getting married again. It might be even harder for me to see him from now on.
That's not your problem, Jacob. Don't let that bother you. It's perfectly fine for you to see him anytime you like. You're his son.
But it might be awkward, you know? I don't want to make Dad feel uncomfortable by putting him on the spot. I don't know.
You poor thing. I'm sorry you feel that way. You really shouldn't have to worry about things like this. By the way, how's school? Are you keeping yourself busy?
Yep. I've been swamped since I started high school. I joined the chess club after school, so I'm busy going to club meetings and studying for tests. Not to mention the loads of homework I have to finish at home. Yuck.
Jacob, you are a sophomore already. Does that mean you get to pick on a freshman?
That's funny. Actually, I'm looking after the freshman students, teaching the beginners. I get to select players and group them for matches, too.
That's terrific, my dear. You've always been good at chess. Your dad misses having a game with you, by the way. Ask him for a match next time. Will you?
Yeah, I'll do that. I could probably beat him. He wouldn't like that.
You sure have grown up fast. I'm so proud of you. How are you getting along with your friends? Where do you guys like to hang out? Promise me you'll be careful. Make sure to stay out of trouble and don't get into accidents.
You don't need to worry, Grandma. I don't go out as much.
Oh? Don't you hang out at the mall or go to McDonald's? I thought that's what all teenagers do. You used to play with friends all the time.
No, I don't really go out anymore.
Why not? Don't you enjoy spending time with your friends?
No, that's not it. It's just that I have no time between my homework and the chess club. I'm busy after school and on weekends. I still chat with close friends, but I haven't seen them for a while.
I'm a bit surprised to hear that. You like to go out with your friends. You want to have as much fun as you can at your age. You need to enjoy yourself.
I am. I'm having fun at school.
Spending time with your friends outside school is a different experience, Jacob. Something you'll remember and cherish when you're older. I wish you would spend more time with your friends and do stuff together. Go out and make lots of memories. Trust me, you'll regret it if you don't.
It's not that I don't enjoy being with them. It's just that I haven't had the time. But I'll keep in mind what you said. You always have interesting things to share with me.
Okay, you think about it. I want you to be happy and enjoy what life has to offer.
Are you worried about me, Grandma? Do you wish I lived nearby like before?
Of course I am worried about you, honey. I'm always thinking about you. You're my precious grandson, and I love you. Whoops, look at the time. I better get going. I volunteer at a local library, and my shift is coming up. Take good care of yourself, okay? Call me if you ever need anything. I'll chat with you later.
Okay, Grandma. Thanks. You too.
Jacob, are you all right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
Your dad called, and I'm worried about you. He said you asked him for money.
He told you that?
It's not like you to ask for money. I had to text you to find out what was going on.
Dad sure has a big mouth. I wish he didn't tell you. I knew you would be worried. You're overreacting, Grandma. Nothing's going on.
Are you being bullied at school? Is someone threatening you for money? Does your mom know about this?
No, I got carried away and spent more than I have. That was stupid. Sorry, Grandma.
Are you sure you're telling me the truth? I have a hard time believing you. Hi, Mother. It's Megan. How are you? Oh, hi, Megan. It's been a while. How have you been? I'm fine, thanks for asking. I apologize for Jacob asking his father for money. You must have been worried. I thought you might be worried. I wanted to tell you and assure you in person it was really not a big deal. Jacob should know better not to spend money like that. I was worried that you might be having money issues. You see, Jacob is constantly hanging out with his friends, spending his money on movies, snacks, and drinks. Everything costs so much now. Can you believe popcorn and a large drink cost 15 bucks? My son needs to be more responsible with money, especially now that I'm a single mother. He's in junior high. He needs to learn to budget himself. I'll make sure he'll be more careful, Mother. Is that it? I'm really surprised. I thought he didn't go out much. He said he was always busy studying and attending his chess club.
He said that so you won't give him a hard time. I'm sorry he lied to you. All he does is hang out with his friends. I wish he would stay home more and focus on his homework.
In a way, I'm relieved to hear he is behaving like any other normal teenager. Going to see a movie with friends once in a while is perfectly fine. But I must admit, spending too much money, of course, is not a good thing. I'll talk to Eric. Maybe I can take him out to a movie sometime. Maybe Super Mario Brothers. That has really good reviews.
Thanks, Mother. That would be nice. But please tell him to be more careful. I know he'll listen to you. Ever since he started high school, he won't listen to me like before.
He's in a rebellious phase.
He is a grandma's boy and behaves when you're around. Give him a good scolding. Will you, Mother? Please?
I remember when my son started being rebellious. It was around the same time, in his sophomore year. He seemed annoyed every time I tried to talk to him. For some reason, sons get rebellious against their mothers the most.
Exactly. I'm already exhausted at work and I don't need this added stress.
What kind of work do you do, Megan?
I work at an insurance company, handling paperwork. We are short-staffed and always busy. I'm working non-stop, but can't quit because the pay is good. I have a child to raise, so I need to keep working. Being a single mom is not easy, but I try.
You must be doing a good job, Megan. Thanks for taking good care of Jacob. But make sure to take a break and rest. I don't want you to get sick or anything. Please take care of yourself. Is my son giving you enough money for Jacob? You need to let us know if you are in trouble.
I appreciate that, Mother. I'll make sure to let you know if it gets any worse. I just don't want to depend on others as much as possible.
I see. Thank you for trying hard, Megan. Please know I'm here for you guys.
Grandma, I have a favor to ask you.
Jacob, you sound serious. What's on your mind?
I'll promise to pay you back. So can you please lend me $300?
What? That's a lot of money, Jacob. What do you need it for? There's something you want to buy? A game, clothes, or something to do with your chess club?
Not really. I needed to pay for my school's field trip.
You're going on a field trip? Why can't your mother give you money?
We don't have any money.
What do you mean there's no money? I don't understand. Your mom is working so hard. Is she in some kind of trouble? Did something unexpected happen at home?
No, it's just that I spent too much money with friends and ran out of money.
That doesn't sound right. Are you sure?
My mom told you that last time, didn't she? Don't you remember?
She did. But are you telling me you don't have money to pay for the trip because you spent it all hanging out with friends?
Yeah, something like that.
Do you seriously expect me to believe that?
Why? I'm telling you the truth, Grandma. I have no choice but to come to you.
Come on! You are the last person to do something like that. I know you better.
No, you don't. You don't know what I've been up to. I'm not around you guys anymore. I'm in high school. I'm not the same little kid anymore.
No, you haven't changed. I can tell. You are a good kid. I have a lot of faith in you. What's going on? I knew something was not quite right the last time I had a chat with you.
What do you mean? You are not going to lend me the money?
It's just that you were so outgoing before. Why aren't you hanging out with your friends anymore? You asked your father for more money, but you are not spending it with your friends. It doesn't make sense. I find all this really strange. There must be a good reason for all of this. You owe me a better explanation, Jacob.
You don't believe me that I'm wasting money with friends?
No, I don't believe it. Not even for a second. I know you. You are not that irresponsible. Can you please tell me what happened? The truth? It's me, your grandma. Trust me. You can tell me anything. I'm on your side.
She's not making any money.
What? Who?
My mom is not making any money. She is out every day having fun. She hardly works.
But how is she expected to make a living and support you if she doesn't work? So if she's not making any more, how are you guys managing? You know, financially.
We have our gas and electricity disconnected for not always making payments on time. We even had the water shut off too. Do you believe me, Grandma?
Absolutely, dear. I believe everything you say. Megan was lying through her teeth last time. Tell me, honey, are you eating all right?
Mom leaves me some money on the table for food. I buy breakfast and dinner with the money she gives me. Mostly canned foods and some bread. I don't have to worry about lunch. School lunch is free.
Are you kidding me? Your father will hit the roof when he finds out about this. What's gotten into your mom? How much money does she leave you anyway?
Usually $5.
Jesus, I don't believe what I'm hearing. Does she expect you to live on 2 donuts a day? You are a growing boy. You can't even get a decent snack with that.
My mom has no idea how much I need now that I'm in junior high. She still thinks I'm a kid and eats the same. She cares less about me. She doesn't even ask what I'm buying or if I had enough.
Megan receives child support from your father every month. Obviously, she's not using the money for you.
Dad gives her child support? Really? I had no idea she's been receiving money from Dad. She's always telling me being a single mom is hard and that Dad should help more. She probably spends it all when she goes out drinking. She doesn't care.
You must have been hungry constantly. I am so sorry, Jacob. I wish I knew. I wish I was there to help you.
Living with Mom has been awful, to tell you the truth. But it's not your fault, Grandma. I know you care for me. What I hated the most is how I had to bring in money for her.
What are you talking about?
Mom demands I go borrow money from someone or ask someone for money. She says it's easier for a kid to ask for money.
Is that why you asked your father for money?
Yeah, Mom wanted me to do that. I couldn't tell Dad the truth. I didn't want to upset Dad. She spends it all as soon as I bring in the money, so we're always running out of money. We can't even pay for my field trip.
Your mom said no. She said she won't give it to you.
Mom refused to pay and told me to give up the trip. She said I needed to come up with the money myself if I wanted to go that badly.
You stopped hanging out with friends because you didn't have any money. I appreciate you telling me, sweetie. I know that must have been hard for you.
I couldn't tell Dad, especially when he was planning to marry someone. I didn't want to cause any trouble for him. You understand, don't you, Grandma?
Yes, I do, dear. But you need to tell your father. He has no idea what you are going through, and he needs to know. You can't keep on living with your mother like this. You need to go live with your father.
But he's going to get married again soon. What would his new wife say?
Jacob, thank you for being so considerate, but that's not something you need to be concerned with. He is still your father. If you go live with your father, I can be close to you again. In the worst case scenario, you can come live with me. We'll take care of you regardless. You deserve a stable home.
Mom will be really upset now that I've told you everything. But this field trip is really important to me. I really didn't want to miss it.
I know, dear. You go on that field trip and have a good time. Like I said, I want you to spend time with friends and make lots of memories.
I know, Grandma. I want to be with friends. I want to hang out and eat at McDonald's again.
I am so sorry, Jacob. It breaks my heart to see you treated like this by your own mother of all people. I'm so furious. Everything will be fine now. Leave it to me. Your life will be back to normal. I promise.
Mother, is that you? My son left me a note. Is he with you?
You bet he is with me. I brought Jacob home with me. I asked my son to come over too. My grandson was starving, so I fixed him a meal. What do you have to say about that?
You want me to say thank you, I suppose. You can't just take my son with you without my permission. I am his mother. You got that? I was worried sick about him.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. Stop putting on an act. You don't fool me anymore. Jacob was starving thanks to your negligence. What kind of mother are you? Jacob told me everything. You're never home and not working at all. What's gotten into you?
How absurd. Don't lecture me. You don't know what's going on. Is Jacob saying such a thing?
Don't play dumb, Megan. I saw the horrible condition he was living in when I was there to take him home with me. Your home was full of trash, and there was hardly any money left in your bank account. The mailbox was filled with collection notices for utilities and taxes. It was awful.
What? Did you say my bank account? You looked into my bank book? You have no right to do something like that.
You are using all his money. You used Jacob's child support for yourself. That money was meant for Jacob. It wasn't for you. What kind of mother are you? How can you do such a thing to your son?
I'm doing the best I can. Being a single mother is not so easy. You wouldn't understand. I deserve a little fun. Just because I'm a mother, it doesn't mean I can't have any fun.
If you say so. But how do you explain having him bring in money for you? You said you didn't want to depend on other people, if I'm not mistaken. Was that a lie? You call yourself independent when you don't even work and expect your son to beg other people for money.
You shut up! It's none of your business.
I'm working.
He needs to bring in money too.
Are you insane? He is just a child. He owes you nothing. If you can't support him, you don't have the right to raise Jacob. You should turn over custody to my son. He will provide Jacob with a stable home. He needs to be taken care of. He deserves a loving home.
You can't tell me what to do. Besides, Eric is getting married again, I hear. He wouldn't want custody of Jacob. His new wife will not be too happy.
You are so wrong. My son wants Jacob to live with him. His new wife is open to it. If we take you to court, you know you'll lose. It's obvious you are in no financial condition to raise a child. Not to mention the way you've been treating him. You are not fit as a parent.
What does my son have to say about that? I never heard him say he wants to live with his father.
Of course Jacob wants to be with his father. He could never say it because he was being considerate of others. Because he is such a sweet kid. He couldn't say how he really felt.
You guys made him say it.
No, Mom. This is how I really feel. I don't want to live with you anymore.
What are you saying, Jacob? You don't mean that.
Living with you was just awful. I was so miserable and hungry. I don't want to go back. I want to stay with Dad and Grandma. I'm much happier with them. They care for me.
I don't believe this. Do you understand what you are saying? Are you abandoning your own mother? It's her, isn't it? She made you say that. What did that old hag say to you anyway?
Stop it. Don't talk bad about Grandma. You talk bad about me and do not feel a thing. You made up a lie that I'm the one going out all the time spending money. Grandma, on the other hand, never doubted me that I would do such a thing.
You are so immature. Don't let that sweet talk fool you into trusting her. Don't be so naive. You'd never understand, Mom. Your mind is completely twisted. I won't tolerate my son talking to me this way. I don't consider you as my parent anymore. I learned it's okay to say no, and I'm saying no to you right now. I'm not listening to you anymore. I refuse to have you take any more advantage of me. I've had enough. You ungrateful brat. Who do you think gave birth to you?
It's me. Stop it already. You're embarrassing yourself. I won't let you hurt Jacob anymore. We'll take care of Jacob from now on. He's not going back. He's staying with us. Talk to my son about the rest. You are his mother. You know what's best for Jacob.
I'll talk to your son, all right. You guys can't treat me this way. I won't forgive you for putting Jacob against me.
How pathetic. You just don't get it, do you? I have nothing more to say to you. Wait, just one thing. You'll probably need to get a job now that you don't have Jacob to bring in money for you. You can't use your son as an excuse anymore. No one's going to believe your lies. Afterward, Megan stopped pestering Jacob and tried to bring in money herself. No one wanted to lend her money, so she ended up going to a loan shark. She is now in debt up to her neck. My son gave Jacob the money needed for his field trip, and he had a great time. He soon transferred to another school near my son's home. There, Jacob even got to go on a second field trip. He bought me a snow globe as a souvenir. After all that he went through, a little luxury won't hurt. I'm sure the time he spent with his friends at the field trip will become one of many fond memories he will look back on someday. He is adjusting well at home, too. I can see Jacob is comfortable around Cindy, his mother-in-law. The person who was most nervous at first was my son. Jacob often comes over, and we chat in person for hours. I'm glad how everything turned out. What happened to him with his mother was heartbreaking, but it made him stronger and to have perspective. I feel fortunate I get to be a part of Jacob's life and watch him grow up. He is a smart boy and has nothing but a bright future ahead of him. What's special about Jacob is he cares about other people. I want him to stay as sweet as he is now, and his life will be filled with nothing but love. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this channel, please hit like and come back for more.
Zane, where are you at right now? Both your parents are here right now at home with me, and they said they won't be going home until you get here. So could you please come back and tell them to go home for me?
What? Then just let them both stay there with you.
Not gonna happen. Those two are far too much for me to deal with for more than a few hours. Just a second ago, I took some cookies that I had made earlier for them out so that they could have something to eat, and they took all of them and smashed them on the kitchen floor. They also spilled all of the coffee I made for them out onto the floor. All they keep doing is complaining about what I do, and it's starting to drive me up the wall.
How about you just deal with all of that? They're both my parents and you're my wife, so you figure out what to do in order to make them happy.
You're being irrational right now. Now hurry up and come back here.
All your whining is driving me nuts. Are you really in the place to be whining to me like that? No, you're not, right? I happen to be a CEO and am the one taking care of you now. In other words, I'm amazing. Where are you living at right now? You're living at my house now, right?
I get that, but...
I have no idea why you still exist right now as my housewife if all you're gonna do is whine for my help. There's no value in you. Perhaps I got married to trash?
There's no way you're saying that about me right now. And the only reason I ever became a housewife is because that's what you asked me to do, Zane. I told you plenty of times that I wanted to keep working, but every time you told me no. And not only you, but your parents as well told me no to that.
Stop talking back to me, you ugly woman. Oh, and by the way, pretty soon here my parents are gonna be living with us for good.
What?
I know that before I said I wouldn't let my parents come and live with us before getting married, but that was a lie. So go and start cleaning their rooms up for them to sleep in. And if you can't do that for me soon, I'm not forgiving you. Having the trash go around cleaning up trash is such a hilarious thing to do.
Marley, in a little bit here, I'll be coming back to the States. What would you like me to pick you up as a souvenir? Faye! Oh, you don't have to pick me anything up from there. Hey, come on. You're always having to take care of my crappy little brother, so consider this a reward for doing so. Are you coming home with your husband? Yes. He finished up all of his work out here and is heading back to the States as well with me. Now, how have those idiots been? They haven't been treating you too badly, right? Let's just say I've been at my limits with them sometimes. I'm really sorry about them. The fact that your parents and mine chose to force you both to get married really is like something from the past. But my father's factory has been a major customer of Zane's company, so it all kind of makes sense. And about all of that, I don't think you're going to need to care about it anymore really soon here. What? Are you sure about that? I am. Which means after I'm back, you are more than welcome to give up on my family and leave. In my case, I've really regretted never being around long enough to help you out with them. That's why this time, once I'm back home, I ask that you use me however you need to. Alright? Thank you so much for your help. Then, I guess I will use you for some things.
Hey, ugly woman, you did your job and finished up all the cleaning and chores inside the house, right?
I told you before that I do not want to live together with your parents, right?
You really are such a selfish jerk, aren't you? It's way too late for you to be saying that to me now. You think you have any say in what my family does now? For a slave, you really are a mouthy one.
For a slave? I have no idea what you're talking about right now, Zane.
The only thing a housewife ever does is make the food, clean the house, and do the laundry, right? In other words, you're like my family's slave, and as your master, you should be doing everything that I say without question, right? Are you really that stupid?
How disgusting.
Doesn't matter what you think anyway, because all of my parents' things are on the way there now and will be arriving pretty soon. This time, I'm gonna forgive you for being such a rude dog. I really am such a kind man, aren't I? And as for the room you've been using, it's gonna become my mom's room now. You can go sleep in the closet from now on, all right? Be thankful that you even have a floor to still sleep on, slave.
Ugh, alright then, I'll clean up my room for her.
How obedient of you! Had you been acting like that from the start for me, everything would be so much less stressful. Seems that you finally started to turn into a good wife for me, huh? Well, I'll leave all of that stuff up to you now.
If you start to regret your actions, I won't be around wiping away your tears.
Huh? What are you talking about? For someone that I'm allowing to live in my house right now, what kind of a behavior is that? Hello? Where's your answer at? Can you even hear me anymore? Are you on your period or something now? Hey, you freaking bitch! Where the hell are you right now? Hey! Answer your damn phone right now, bitch! You went and said something to my older sister, didn't you? And that's why things have turned into this freaking mess now. When you get back here, I'll make you rethink ever talking to her. I'll be slapping the hell out of you until you can no longer see out of your eyes.
I'm going to perceive what you just said to me as a threat, okay?
As my slave, what the hell do you think you're doing right now? You explain everything to me this instant.
Wouldn't it be faster for you to ask your older sister about what's happened? I'm sure that she'd love to talk to you. After all, it was her that had you all moved out of there.
About her?
When I married you, you were already living in that house. However, I never knew that the place wasn't yours and that you were tasked with just taking care of it while someone else has been away. And that someone happens to be Faye, right? Because that house you and I had been in is hers. You had just been borrowing it from her, right? So when she decided that it was time to have her house demolished, the only choice you have now is to leave her house.
Why are you talking about all of that now? I knew what she was saying to me was because of you.
I don't have any clue what you're talking about. That house happens to be Faye's, and when it comes to what she wants to do with it, that is up to her, right? You started out by acting all arrogant by saying that house was yours and has always been yours when I was around. But in reality, even though you're the CEO of your own company, you can't afford to buy your own house.
That's because a house as large and as modern as this one is. And even though I'm a CEO, I'm only in charge of a very small company. There's no way someone like myself would ever be able to buy such a massive house like hers.
So you're finally going to open up to me about that? Probably due to all the shame you're feeling now.
Huh? Are you in any position to be saying something about someone besides yourself, especially when all you are is a housewife?
I've managed to buy my own house before.
What?
The house that my parents are both living in right now was the house I bought. And the name on that house is mine. When you and I had to get married, I chose to lend the house to them to stay in. Before I was forced by you and your parents to leave my job, I was like Faye, working as a self-employed freelancer. But before long, my dad's father came crying to me asking for my help in order to keep his factory from being taken over. I was left with no other choice but to leave my home that I had just bought and marry a man like you. Although I have to say, you're a lot worse than I first imagined you could be. Man, I'd really love to go back to working as a consultant again.
I don't care about all of that.
And the thing about you is even though you say your business is very small, I don't find that a good enough reason for why you can't afford your own house. There has to be another reason behind you not having the money, right? Could it be that you're having to pay off your own debt?
What?
Right on the mark, huh? Anyway, how about you start looking for a new place to go live? And you have to start thinking about all of the things your parents just sent over. I'm sure having to manage all of their things during the move out is going to be tough for you, but try your best to get out before being bulldozed.
Hey, where the hell are you right now? You get your ass back to this house right now.
No thanks. I have no idea what you could possibly want to do to me back there, especially after that threat you were just making to me. Good luck dealing with all of that crap on your own now.
Hey, Faye. Do you really want to see Mom, Dad, and I struggle so badly that you take things this far? Are you having fun doing all of this to us? Is this your idea of getting revenge for what happened, huh?
What kind of disgusting creep has crawled back to me? Am I really related to something as vulgar as this slug? Scary.
Shut the hell up! I'm asking you if you're wanting to make us all go through hell here.
You're the ones that chose a path that would lead you all into hell, right? Consider this the three of you getting exactly what was coming for you, all right?
Shut your goddamn mouth! Do you think you're smart for doing something like this to me? I happen to be a company CEO, all right? I got this company from Uncle Stan and have become an amazing CEO.
You were not given that company. It was passed on to you after Uncle Stan passed away and there was nobody else wanting to take it. Well, I shouldn't say nobody, as some of the company's employees wanted to. However, someone had another idea. Someone decided it would be better to threaten those employees in order to get that position. Then, that's when you heard about a customer the company had been involved with and how it was one of the major factories in town, right? And you were trying to take it away from the family who owned it, right?
How dare you talk to me like you know anything when all you did was leave the house right after graduating high school?
Does that have anything to do with what I'm talking about? Anything at all? If you think you can catch me off guard by changing to a topic like that, then you're hopeless.
Excuse me? I am not hopeless. Now you stop playing around with me right now and listen to what I have to say.
No thanks. Back to what I was saying. Do you not feel bad at all for what you've done and said to Marley? Due to your crappy character, the moment you would ever make a girlfriend, they would leave you or ghost you, knowing damn well you were no good. So in order to get yourself a woman that you could marry, you went to that family who owned that factory and made a deal with them that would save their factory and allow you to take their daughter, right?
That was one of my best strategies right there.
Excuse me? What you've done is pathetic on so many levels. And the fact that your parents were okay with that makes them complete dog crap. And because you were afraid of what I'd have to say about you doing that, you all blocked me while I was overseas, right? Absolute filth. All three of you assholes are. I hear that both of Marley's parents feel guilty now for what they'd done to her, and I don't blame them. After what they put her through, I wouldn't be surprised if she left them for dead. I mean, she just had to go through hell with you and your parents, all because you are less than human, and seem to think you can do whatever you want with women. But that's no longer going to happen now that she's free from your grasp. And I'm here now to finish you off.
What? What the hell do you mean by that?
I've learned that the factory that both of Marley's parents run no longer needs to maintain a contract with your company anymore.
What?
I had been looking for a long time trying to find if there were other companies out there that would be willing to work with their factory, and I finally found some. It turns out the products that Marley's parents' factory creates are very much needed by other companies. They all happen to be very large companies, especially the first one I found, and would be far better groups to work with than your small little business. Just a few weeks ago, they started their first line of products for that main company, and it turns out that the company loved what they produced for them, and now a contract has been made. So in terms of your company, a business is no longer needed.
What? Huh?
So if you were going to try and threaten ending that contract, it's no use now. Marley's parents no longer need you.
What the hell are you doing getting in the way of my plan? Go and screw yourself, you freaking hag! I see now. That's what allowed for Marley to get the confidence to just leave me like she did. You've really gone and done the most useless thing now to me.
Thank you so much for the praise, but I'm not at all happy about it. At least Marley no longer needs to put up with your guys' crap, and we don't need to worry about whatever the hell you three go through. Because that's what you all frickin' deserve.
Crap!
But before you've delved completely into hell, you probably won't be the CEO of that company anymore.
What? Well, what are you talking about?
Well, ever since you took charge of that company, plenty have noticed how little you guys are beating your margins by. And soon, all of your company's shareholders will no longer enjoy having you as the CEO of the company. Back when Uncle Stan was still around, I always loved going with him into work there. And sometimes he'd take me to his shareholder meetings where I'd get to learn about all kinds of stuff from them. And what I learned most of all is that when the shareholders are upset, they go for the CEO first. I heard that at their last meeting talking about you and the company, they decided on having you removed from your position.
Huh? What are you talking about right now?
How wonderful, right? Both Mom and Dad wanted to stop working, so they both went into retirement earlier than most people. And since I was the only person left around that the shareholders could openly trust, they understood what I explained to them with no questions asked. They no longer want you going into work anymore. So you can stop going there and make Uncle Stan's company look like a joke. You no longer have any allies around you.
You're lying! You have to be freaking lying! You're just making up those lies in order to try and scare me off, right?
Someone embezzling money from the company has no right whining like that about lying.
What? What?
After a little bit of investigating, I knew what was going on. When an idiot gets to work doing the illegal, there is usually a large mess left in their wake that's easy to follow. It's because of what you've been up to that you hadn't had any money and had to borrow my place. How awful it must be to be some kind of money-wasting person like yourself.
Everything. You know everything about all of the things that I've done. This is why I've always hated your guts ever since we were kids. You're nothing but a nosy bitch. And that's how you've always been able to act like you can look down on me like you're someone special.
Good work taking all that time to think of yourself as the victim here. But don't go around saying that to everyone, because someone here has been talking a lot of crap to a poor girl that I know. That poor girl, being me, because you've always had both mom and dad behind you, always treating me like I'm worthless, right? I guess that's what happens when our parents only ever wanted a boy and couldn't have cared less about what you did and said to me. How unsightly. Now, you figure the rest out on your own, all right? Bye-bye.
Hey, Marley, where the hell are you at right now? Hey, reply to me right now! You and I are still married, aren't we?
Not really, considering I want to get a divorce from you now. And as of right now, I'm working on all of the paperwork so that I can do just that.
Huh? What do you think you're doing all of that without my permission? Are you really going to abandon your own husband now?
Sure am. There is no point in us being married to one another anymore, so...
Why the hell are you acting so distant from me now? Stop trying to act like we're strangers now.
But we're about to be, and even now you feel like one to me.
I will not allow that. If you go and stab me in the back now too, I will not forgive you.
You think I really care what you think of me anymore? I got a call from my parents, all right. They were both apologizing to me so much that I grew tired of hearing their voices. But the main thing I got out of talking with them is that they no longer need to work with your company anymore. They were helped in finding plenty of new companies to work with now and will no longer be working with a smaller company like yours. Faye's really cool hooking all of those massive companies up with my parents' products.
Did you ask for her to do that? And that's why things have ended up like this now?
Don't you start acting like you're the victim in all of this, Zane. She told me that she wanted to help me in any way possible, so I asked for her help with divorcing you. You having to lose that house of yours and you having to lose your position as the CEO of that company are not my problem and have nothing at all to do with me.
That's not true at all. You go and talk with my sister right now about all of this and make sure she takes back everything she said she'd do.
There's no way to take things back that have already been put into motion. For example, all of those horrible things you did in the past to us.
Jeez, I get it already. I get it. You want me to take responsibility for all the bad things I've done, right? I can do that. Then will you be happy with me? I can even start to treat you like a bit more of a person from now on, even if you're still a mess. Look at that. I'm being nice now, right? And it's not like either of my parents have ever really hated you any. Please understand that for me. So please, let's go back to being in good spirits with one another. I get that you happen to have a pretty stubborn side to yourself, and from now on I'll forgive you for that and still love you the way I should have been.
Huh? Freaking gross.
What?
Stop trying to conclude all of this for me without my opinion. I'm not going to try and talk Faye out of what she's doing. And I am most definitely going to get a divorce from you. Having to be a housewife to such a frickin' dick of a husband was so very, very, very bad for my mental state that I almost broke down on hundreds of occasions.
And I'm not going to allow you to divorce me. Stop trying to take over our marriage like that. You are my wife of all people. When I'm in a pinch like this, it's your job to come and help me out of it. Go and talk with your father as well. Tell him to stop thinking about ending that contract with me and ruining your husband's life.
I have no reason to do any of that for you. If anything, I'm going to thank my parents when all of this is over. And I'm going to be suing you. Both you and your parents will be going to court to face me.
You're suing us for doing what?
Stop trying to play dumb with me now, you jackass. Every single day, the three of you would harass me and would call me a slave while also treating me like one. Anytime one of you wouldn't like my cooking, instead of saying so like an adult, you'd throw it on the ground and make me clean it up. You guys would all go into my room when I wasn't around and take things like my brand bags and clothing and sell them to make some quick cash. And in the middle of the night, when you were looking for someone to help you get off, you'd come and start doing me without my consent before I could even get out of bed.
Hey!
Whenever one of you would get frustrated, you'd take the closest thing to you and chuck it at me. And the last time that happened, your bitch of a mom took her coffee and threw it at my face with freshly poured coffee in it that burnt my face. Man, oh man, When all of those things would happen, I just wanted to go to my parents and tell them to throw their whole factory away so I didn't have to suffer anymore. But even I knew that the factory my parents loved was something I needed to protect, so I continued to bear the pain. But I don't need to bear it anymore.
Wait a second. Calm down for me. You're getting so emotional now that you're making yourself look like the victim here.
I am not making myself look like the victim. I am the victim. And if you don't want to accept that, wait until you see all the audio and video recordings I've captured. For the past year that I've been married to you, I'll have everyone see just what kind of husband I have had to live with inside his sister's home.
Wait, recordings? When did you start recording everything?
From the very start, Zane. I knew that there was something seriously wrong with you, and I didn't want to end up on the short end of the stick. And considering you never cleaned or anything, you never came across the microphones I placed, or the cameras. I was worried about your parents noticing, however, and that's why I was telling you not to let them move in with us. Having to go and recover all those recordings with them around all the time was tough for me. But thankfully, I was able to take my time and was able to get everything I needed out of that house before your sister started her plans of destroying the place.
Hey! Please don't tell me that you're gonna hand all of those recordings in, right?
I'm going to, no matter what. I hope you're able to tell just how bad things are going to be for you three now. And of course, I'm filing criminal complaints about you all, so expect the police to take part in the court cases later. Next time we talk face to face, let's make it about the divorce, though, more than anything else, all right?
Wait, please! I promise to let you leave me, just as long as you don't turn any of those recordings in. If you end up doing that to me, then my life as a whole is going to be ruined. I'll lose the ability to go anywhere with my life.
These are all the things you willingly did to me, so sucks to suck.
I'm so sorry, Marley. I'm so very sorry for what I've done. I had so much going on in my life and never had enough time to think it all through, leading to me taking everything out on you at home.
Oh?
Forgive me, please. I'm being honest about this.
I will never forgive you. Being married to you for the past year has really been a total waste of that year for me because every single day was crappy. All because you went and held my father's company by its throat, threatening him with taking it away unless he gave me to you as a wife. And because of you, the trust that had existed between your uncle's company and my parents' factory was destroyed. What you did to everyone is going to stick around in everyone's minds for a very long time. And it will never, ever be forgiven by me.
Come on now, Marley! It's a fact that I really did fall in love with you at first sight. I really loved you as my wife and have never wanted you to go. I love you, Marley. Please trust me.
If that's actually the truth, you've only made everything that's happened even more unfathomable and horrendous.
How dare you!
I told you to stop acting like the victim, right? I'm going to send you and your parents to hell to regret what you've all done to me for an eternity. It feels so good to be taking care of all this trash as a piece of trash myself. I am laughing my ass off over it. After that, Zane ended up being forced out of the company and became unemployed. Then, both him and his parents were all forced out of Faye's house and were then considered homeless. At that same time, I took all the evidence I had to the police and made my case against all three of them that they had abused me. And not too long after, during a court hearing, the judge ruled that all three of them would be charged with domestic violence against me and would have to spend years in prison for it. The company that Zane had been the CEO of was also taken over by a new man, and he took action against Zane with the help of the shareholders and sued him for embezzling company money. He already had a lot of debt to begin with, but now he'll have to fight for his life when he gets out of prison, as there is no way he's making it without at least 80 hours of work per week. Thank God I got divorced from him when I did, or else all of that would be just as much of a problem for me as it is for him. As for my life after the divorce, I went and took my house back from my parents and then proceeded to cut ties to them. I understand that they wanted to protect their company and factory, but they wasted a year of my life away sending me to be with Zane, and I will never forgive them for that. I want to keep a lot of distance from all of those people, my family and Zane's. So I found myself a new job working for Faye, where I get to leave town every couple of weeks to either head across the United States or head overseas. While hoping to find myself a new man that will actually treat me as his equal, I'll be saving up money and enjoying my life of freedom.
Hey, I heard you're quitting. What's going on? I've taken so much care of you all along.
Yes, Mr. Thompson, you've been taking care of me all along. I came down to this decision after thinking carefully about it, so I would be grateful if you would support my decision.
Support your decision? How dare you? Why do you think I've been taking care of an incompetent worker like you all along? If I knew you'd be quitting, I should have just ignored you.
I'm sorry to let you down.
Seriously, it's not easy to train people. You were such a slow learner, too. I felt like I was training a monkey.
I see. I don't really recall learning anything from you, though. I feel like you were always scolding me.
That's because you're incompetent. That only proves you never learned anything that I taught you. Kids like you are always expecting for answers when you ask questions. When I was younger, I had to be more proactive about learning.
I see. That's a hassle.
It was only natural back then. I never considered it a hassle. Jeez, this world has become so easy. Because the younger generation is entirely incompetent, we end up taking the burden. Have you ever contributed anything to society?
As you say, I haven't nearly contributed to the society compared to you, and that's why I want to try my best so I can contribute to the society.
You're quitting your job. How are you supposed to contribute to anything?
Yes, I'm going to be taking over my family business of running an inn. My father passed away, so that's why.
A family business at an inn? I guess you're just a soft-skinned kid after all. You're only inheriting what your parents had, and you're not contributing anything to society.
Well, I'd like to give it my best shot. Anyway, thank you for everything. See you around.
Hey, are you gonna end this by just saying thank you over the text? That just tells me the lack of appreciation you have for me.
Oh, I left a souvenir at the office. If you like, please enjoy them.
Younger kids these days have no manners. Souvenir? I never asked for it. You can make time tonight, right?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I'm telling you to make time tonight. We're going out to grab drinks, okay?
I don't understand what you're telling me.
Don't worry, I'll buy you the drink. I'll send you where to meet up with me, so you'd better show up, okay?
Are you saying that you're treating me to a drink? In that case, I don't think it'll be a token of appreciation from me.
Just shut up and come with me tonight, okay?
Okay. Mina, thank you so much for getting the reservation. I'm not really good at these things. Hello, ma'am. Please don't worry about it. As a fact, I appreciate you for choosing my family's inn for your company's trip. Well, when I was told that you were taking over the inn, all of us in the office were saying that we'll come visit you at the inn for our next company trip. We're looking forward to seeing you there. Okay, it hasn't been too long since I've taken over the inn, but I'll do my best to please everyone during the stay. Thank you so much. I heard that your inn is quite famous. You quit my company to take over that inn, so you'd better make it the best inn in the world. Of course, I'll try my best. I appreciate you so much. I know it was such a last-minute notice, but you were being very kind about my resignation. Don't worry about it. You're just exaggerating. Everyone has the freedom to resign whenever they want. You came down to that decision after thinking carefully, and I support you for that. Yes, thank you so much again. Don't worry about it, and don't hesitate to talk to me if there's anything I can do. I'm not your boss anymore, so we're pretty much friends now. We should grab some coffee and enjoy karaoke together. Oh, I'm not so sure about that. Isn't that a bit too drastic? Jeez, of course you wouldn't want to. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be so forceful about it. No, it's not like that. It's not that I don't want to, and I'm rather happy that you ask. It's just that your demeanor almost makes me forget that you're the CEO sometimes. I just don't like to be too formal. I'd rather enjoy working too. It's sad if the only relationship I have with others is the fact that I'm the boss. And so I don't mind if you're being casual with me, okay? I mean, I'd be afraid to act casually with you, but as the owner of my inn, I'd like to learn from you. Well, I'm not sure if I'd be setting a good example, though. Anyway, I'll see you during our company trip. Okay, thank you so much again.
Hey, long time no talk. It's me, Thompson. Do you remember me?
Huh? Why?
I made a new account. You ended up blocking my old account, so that's why.
I'm sorry, but I'll be blocking this account too.
Hey, hold on. I just wanted to talk to you. Why is it that you never showed up that night?
Huh? What night are you talking about?
You already know what I'm talking about. That night when you quit our company. You promised that you'd be grabbing a drink with me.
Oh, about that. I'm sorry, but I decided not to go.
How dare you? I was waiting for you for such a long time. You never responded to my calls or texts either.
Yes, that was because I blocked you.
How dare you? I can tell that you're looking down on me. You think I'm stupid? I can tell.
I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and block you once again.
Hold on a second! There's something important that I'm reaching out to you about, too.
Huh? Something important? What would it be?
I'm never going to forgive you for quitting the job of taking over your parents' inn. I'm canceling the reservation for 200 of us for our company trip today. I hope it ruins your inn.
Everyone is here except for you.
Huh? No, that's not possible. Anyway, we're not going to stay at your inn. I'm sure you prepared 200 meals. What a shame!
I mean, I said everyone's here. I was told that you won't be making it to the trip because something came up.
Wait, what's going on? I thought the company trip today got canceled.
I'm not sure what's going on, but everyone's here. Maybe you're misunderstanding something.
Damn it! I don't get this! I'm gonna ask the CEO, so just wait.
What exactly am I waiting on?
Ma'am, I reached out to Mina earlier, and it seems like there had been a miscommunication.
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
About the company trip today. I thought it was canceled.
No, it's not. I've been looking forward to it.
What? But I was told that it's been canceled. I feel like there was a miscommunication. Do you have any idea what happened?
I'm the one to ask you what happened. Thompson, you said that Mina canceled the reservation on her end, right? You said that something came up at the inn and we couldn't stay.
Yes, Mina reached out to me about it, so that's why I decided to let you know about that. And I suggested we stay at a different inn.
But I really wanted to stay at Mina's inn. I've been excited about this trip.
Yes, so that's why I reached out to Mina about it, but she insisted that she couldn't let us stay, so we had no choice.
Hey, I'm sure you're looking down on Mina, but I can also tell that you're looking down on me, too.
What?
How dare you tell such a lie? It's frustrating to know that you look down on me so badly.
A lie? No way!
Mina and I are friends, even after she resigned from our company. We've been in contact all along. She never said anything about canceling our reservation.
What? Have you been in contact with an employee who quit?
Of course, she's my friend. I chose Mina's inn for our company trip because we're friends.
Well, I see.
You see, huh? You tried to ruin Mina's inn, and that's why you lied, right? I couldn't take you to this company trip knowing what you were trying to do, and that's why I decided to tell you that it's been cancelled.
That's terrible!
You were the one who lied to me first, you idiot. Well, you can just stay home on your own today. Consider this a punishment for trying to give trouble to my friend by telling me a lie.
Oh my goodness, hold on a second. I didn't lie about anything. She really said it.
Look, you should stop bringing yourself down. You already have a yellow card.
What?
It seems like you've been doing whatever you wanted to by taking advantage of your position, but I'm not going to tolerate that.
Wait, what are you talking about? I don't get it.
I see. I mean, I'm sure you know it for yourself. You should think carefully about what you should do moving forward. Anyway, I'm on a trip right now.
Hey! You got my CEO on your side, huh? Don't you dare act all cocky just for that!
I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Anyway, everyone else left you behind for this trip, right? I feel bad for you.
Feel bad for me? What the heck? Damn it! I ended up humiliating myself because of you!
How is it my fault? Everyone always hated you. You pretty much humiliated yourself all along.
Everyone always hated me? Just because you don't work with us anymore, you can't be making things up like that! I've been trusted by my team, and you know that!
Trusted? How exactly were you trusted?
Everyone appreciated what I do. Whenever I gave advice and guidance about work, everyone always thanked me for it.
Okay.
To add, everyone said that they admire me. They'd say that I always keep an eye on matters. It sounds like you're trying to pretend as if I was hated by everyone, but that's not true at all.
Everyone was just trying to avoid conflict with you. We never knew what you would do when you're upset. You'd harass others whenever you didn't like someone.
What? When did I ever harass anyone?
Pretty much always. You're even trying to harass someone who doesn't even work with you, too.
That was because you ditched me when you promised to see me that night. I was waiting for you in the cold weather for such a long time.
I'm sorry about that, but then all my female colleagues told me that it's terrible whenever you ask us to go drink with you.
What?
You keep lecturing them as you call it advices. You would even hold their hands, and everyone's been grossed out.
What? That's not even true! That rumor can't be going around! Everyone respects me!
That's a huge misunderstanding, Mr. Thompson. Everyone's just smiling at you because you're their boss. No one takes your words seriously.
You just want me to be hated by everyone, huh? It's true that our CEO is misunderstanding something, but I believe that people can't hate me.
Well, you can believe what you want to believe, but then you take us to cheap izakaya and tell us that we can't order more than 2 drinks. You'd pretend as if you got drunk to make us take care of you. And who would ever respect you as a boss after all of that?
How did you even know?
I told you, right? It's like a living hell to go out drinking with you. Everyone talks about how you limit us to 2 drinks only. You're so proud to treat us, but you're actually petty.
Damn it, I can't believe this! I've been taking care of everyone, and this is what I get for that?
I think that attitude to tell us that you're taking care of us is the core problem. Well, you probably don't get it, even if I were to tell you.
No one understands me! Does anyone even realize how much I contribute to the company? Not just the company, the society!
I'm sorry, but can I tell you one more thing?
Yes, ma'am?
I'm going to block you after I'm done telling you this. You're probably going to feel awkward staying with us. You're quitting, right?
Quitting? Hold on, you can't decide that for me! I've been contributing to the company and society!
Yeah, about that. I wanted to ask how precisely you've been contributing.
Of course, I've generated huge profit for our company!
Well, sure, you've been working hard for the company.
To add, I've been placing focus on training the new employees. By training the younger generation, I've been contributing not only to the company, but to society.
Okay, sure, training the new team members, right? Well, of course you'd say that, but no one took it as training.
Mina told me about that too. Younger generation always take the older generation for granted.
That's not the point. I wanted to tell you that there are some of us who plan on prosecuting you.
What?
I've been aware of how you were harassing the others. I had the employees report to me whenever it happened. I couldn't just fire you without a cause, so I had to collect evidence of your harassment.
Evidence of harassment? That's not possible!
We have text messages and audio recordings. Unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done to protect you. You're going to lose your job. I wouldn't be surprised if there were multiple employees planning on suing you too.
Hold on a second. I've been contributing to the company. I may have been a bit inappropriate with the ways I interacted with my team, but it's still a fact that I've been generating so much profit for our company.
And you've been getting paid for that too. We have other employees who are contributing to our company too, and those people are the ones complaining, so this is only an appropriate course of action.
What?
Besides, you've been lecturing Mina about it, but are you saying that you're contributing to society more than she?
Huh? Well, all she did was inherit an inn from her parents. It's not like she did anything.
Mina's father had been fighting a challenging illness. He ended up passing away, and that's why Mina had to take over the inn. But even before that, Mina had been donating to the researchers for that illness.
What?
She'd go take care of children with illnesses as a volunteer during the weekends. She's been taking care of and supporting her father all along, too. She continues to volunteer and donate. She runs the inn that she inherited from her father. She's been doing things for other people's sakes by sacrificing time for herself.
Well, I see. I had no idea. She never told me any of this.
Right? If it were me or you, we'd probably be bragging it to others. And that's what makes Mina amazing. She never brags about her talent, and that's why I respect her so much, and also why I want to continue being friends with her. You always talk about contributing to society, but in reality, you just want to lecture younger girls. You're nothing like Mina.
But that's not what I was trying to do!
Anyway, please don't come to the office anymore. I'll gather your belongings and send them to you. Thanks.
Wait!
Mr. Thompson, we don't have a vacancy today. We can't get you in, so I need you to give up.
Oh, please, let me talk to Ms. Marie! I'm sure she'll understand if I talk to her directly!
That's not going to happen. I'll have to call the police.
Hey, I heard all about it. I'm sure you've been struggling because of your mother.
Excuse me?
Ms. Marie told me that your mother had an illness, and you've been doing different stuff because of that, right? I was truly touched when I heard about it.
Did you truly feel touched?
Of course! I blame myself for misunderstanding you, so I need you to forgive me.
It was my father.
Huh? What?
My father was the one who had the illness, and you said I was doing different stuff. It doesn't sound like you were touched at all.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was a typo!
You want to continue working there because you get to work with a lot of female colleagues, right? But your female colleagues aren't your tools to please you.
That's not how I see them! You can't say that! I understand that I've been inappropriate. I regret what I've done.
If you're truly remorseful, I want you to listen to what they'd have to claim and apologize sincerely. That's what you should do if you're truly sorry for anything.
Hey, I beg you! I need you to let me talk to Ms. Marie!
I said that's not going to happen. I'm really going to call the police.
Okay, fine. Can you at least tell me what time they'd be checking out? How many nights are they staying? You can at least tell me that!
Oh? Don't tell me, Mr. Thompson. Are you expecting an answer to all the questions you ask? I blocked Mr. Thompson's number. In addition, I called the police since I saw him roaming around the inn. He was forced to leave by the police that arrived at the scene. Everyone was able to enjoy the company trip at ease. Mr. Thompson was placed with a restraining order from the office. To add, multiple female colleagues had filed a lawsuit against him. I heard he's currently in a large debt of compensation. He never admitted fault until the very end, and we can all tell that he's not sorry for anything at all. But since he lost trust in our industry, he's been struggling to find a new job, so he doesn't have a bright future ahead of him. Before he contributes to the society, he'd probably have to figure out a way to live. Miss Marie decided to take this as a learning opportunity for the company. She's been placing focus on improving the overall work environment. She sometimes reaches out to ask for my opinion. But since she's a talented leader with the way she is, I don't think she really needs me to tell her what to do. Now that it's been a while after all that happened, I've become rather casual with her by calling her Marie rather than Miss Marie. I feel like we're great friends now.